Welcome back to Carlist. My name is Adam, and today we're gonna look at some car memes. So car memes have been the cornerstone of the internet car culture. Without them, life is boring. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the car memes out there. Oh, the X50 car memes with the Narcos guy. Is it Narcos? I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever it is, it looks like a fake Pablo Escobar. Yes, everyone that wants an X50 or ordered an X50 probably feels this way. It's just such a shame because when we drove the X50, the car is just absolutely superb. But whether you're willing to wait for it, we're not sure whether you will be willing to wait for it, especially now when all the factories and production have stopped due to the MCO. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, such a shame. So what's this one? WRX with a Proton WRX. Suami, yang boleh ke kita beli kereta ni isteri? Bukan dah ada ke kereta yang sama kat rumah? Okay, alright. See, women just don't get it, right? Women or wives for that matter. You can never have one. You can always just have more, right? Well, not really. Well, in this case, it's like having a fake version and a real version or something. So, of course, you'd want a WRX, not a Proton Saga looking like a WRX. What was the worst car you have owned and why? Is this more of a question rather than a car meme? What was the worst car you have owned and why? I would say the worst car I have owned would be Isuzu Trooper, not because it's horrible, but because no matter how many times I tried to fix the air conditioning system, it just didn't work. It wasn't just cooling enough inside, and that car is huge. The cabin, it's got 7 seats, and if the AC ain't good, you're not going to be comfortable in that car. Apart from that, the car is actually very superb. Such a shame I could never get the AC to get going perfectly. I told him we needed more stability. He bought this. Miscommunication is key, and if you can wiggle yourself out of any situation, this would be the result of it. You know, probably a set of some Bilstein suspension. Yes, we all need a bit more stability in our lives, and yes, the Bilsteins will probably be able to provide this, especially if your car is a bit floaty like BMWs from their factory. Speaking of BMWs, Kursus Signal, mari belajar syarat penyertaan. Okay, so obviously this is a meme dedicated to people who just don't like to indicate when they move their car around the road. Actually, it's a Malaysian thing. Actually, when I first came back from England, people asked me why I used to indicate a lot. Is there something wrong with that? Why do you think people don't like to indicate? Some have said that when you indicate, people tend to go faster and not let you in. Is that right? The first car you went 100 miles per hour in was a Honda Prelude 5th generation, the last ever Prelude made. It was just sweet. I mean, it was my first proper 200 horsepower car, and it easily reached 100 miles per hour. And it was scary because in England, if you are caught going over 100 miles per hour, they don't just slap you with a fine. They take your license away, and that's it. You ain't going to work, you're not driving your homies, nothing. Your car is totally gone. It's amazing, really, isn't it, how people have changed their life from driving fast cars to riding fast bikes. But it's happening. I mean, I can see it everywhere. In Malaysia in particular, this trend is just booming right now. Yeah, it was illegal to race cars back then. It's also illegal to race bikes now because of the clusters it has created. Clusters, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is, it's currently not allowed. Well, it's allowed. Maybe it won't be allowed. Maybe it'll be allowed. I don't know. Do you know? Well, if this meme is correct, I must be a pro race driver or a noob, because Sometimes I switch from the yellow and green hand position. I don't know actually. Where do you guys drive? Sometimes I also drive in the mom position. Yeah, I think I might drive in the new position most of the time. Depends really. When you're going fast, I don't have time to think where my hands are. Okay, wait. Yeah, it is in the pro race driver position, of course. But anyway, yeah, most of the times I think I am in the new position. Just being honest, alright? Don't lie. What do you drive? Okay, yeah, all my cars are automatic right now, but it wasn't always like that. When I first came back, I used to just drive a manual, but I can't cope driving a manual in Malaysian traffic. This is really horrible. So yeah, automatic all the way. Plus, automatics are getting more efficient now. And okay, yeah, there's just something about rolling gears that you just can't replace in a automatic car. But yeah, I mean, I do want a manual car, but when will I get to drive it? Sundays? I mean, that's for time with the kids. So I don't know. Automatic, but right now. The classic Myvi when I grow up. Okay, this meme is probably dedicated to those who drive a Myvi but race it like a Lamborghini. When it grows up, it's gonna look like a Lambo Myvi thing. And yes, this is a good picture to explain how they'll probably feel when they are driving the Myvi. Is it true, guys? I heard it is the king and it can probably overtake the Lambo. Can it really? Maybe a lame Lambo driver, I don't know. I don't think so. What car really takes you back to your childhood? Well, the car that takes me back to my childhood is the Proton. My father used to drive it. I learned how to drive in it. That was one of the first cars I drove in, and yeah, it's just perfect. I never really complained anything about the Satra. It was just a sporty little hatchback, cute yet aggressive, and it's just one of the best first cars you could ever have or be driven in. I mean, well done, Malaysia. I think out of all the Proton cars out there, to me, Satra is one of the most iconic. With girlfriend, without girlfriend. This is probably true. I know some people out there are thinking with girlfriend you're out of money, without a girlfriend you're also out of money. It's probably true, because without a girlfriend you'll spend more time on your hobby, and like us, our hobbies are fixing up cars. NGK spark plugs ain't cheap, man, and yeah, you're probably gonna blow it all either on your girl or on your other girl, the car. So yeah, this meme is quite accurate. My first car was a 400-pound Renault 5. It had 4 gears. It was practically a tissue box on wheels. Oh my god, that thing was ugly and small. But you know what? I loved it. It just got me everywhere. Got me everywhere around England. We used to pick up chicks in it, pick up friends. Even though it was a shit box, it was still one of the best cars to me anyway, because it just gave me freedom. My current car is now the Land Rover Discovery, and yes, that is also a shitbox, but the amount of comfort it gives and space it provides to my family, I just love it to kingdom come. Yeah, this one is a bit more psychological. Yeah, before wash, after wash. Yeah, there's just something about washing a car that gives you the impression that it might just turn into a Mercedes. Yeah, if you own a Proton, for this matter. Yeah, do you guys ever feel like when you wash your car it also adds another 100 horsepower? Or is that just me? But yeah, whatever it is, this meme is quite accurate. It's just the feeling that you get when you wash a car. Please, when can we wash our cars? Oh my god, going nuts. It's just so dirty, it looks horrible. If men design houses, yes, if men design houses, I wouldn't have my cars parked outside, it'd be inside the car. I'd have a big garage, but you know, with a cozy little living room and cozy little bed, but I just would have a big indoor car park, and I could see my car whilst I'm sitting down in front of the television eating my dinner. Appreciate it. So it goes hand in hand with the clean car thing, you know. Clean car, clean house, clean mind. 5 cars, unlimited money. What are you buying? Alright, I think the first car I would have would be the Twisted Defender. It's got a LS motor, V8 LS motor inside, and boy is that thing just a fast tractor. I mean, yes, it's like a box, and then some wheels, but just the amount of feel you get from driving it, I'm sure it'll be nice. So the second one will probably still be a Prelude. I mean, it's one of the first cars that I just drove around in and completely fell in love with. You can't buy them anymore, so yeah, they unlimited money, right? So the third car will be a G-Wagon. I love G-Wagons. I love the whole military look of it, and they just haven't really changed the shape, so it's just kept its essence since the longest of times. I mean, look at what they've done to the Defender, the new Defender. I mean, just why they can't just copy the G-Wagon recipe? The fourth car would have to be an M5, because you know every suit needs a bit of flash to it, and the M5 is that. You know, it's a flashy suit with a lot of horsepower underneath. And the last car that I would not mind having if I had unlimited amount of money would be the Renault 5 Turbo. Why? Because these are the cars that mean something to me. I'm not gonna aspire to Lamborghini or Ferrari because they don't mean anything to me. It's not relatable. So I'm the type of guy, I won't really try to aspire to something that doesn't mean anything to me. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. See you guys again soon. Bye.